Welcome to the DRB Hicom Group. I'm Muhammad Kamil, the Group Managing Director. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to our group and highlight our achievements and share our roadmap with you. The DRB Hicom Group is a public listed company on the Bursa Malaysia. We have more than 60 subsidiaries and associate companies with 23,000 employees. Our core businesses spread across three key sectors of the Malaysian economy: automotive, services, and property and infrastructure. Each sector is unique, and it has its own distinct operating landscape, opportunities, and challenges. Although diversified, we are integrated. In fact, this has proven to be the key to our sustainability. The automotive and the property businesses tend to be market sensitive. However, our services sector, especially the concession base, has assisted us to be sustainable. The prospects for all three sectors are very promising, both in Malaysia as well as overseas. We plan to continue strengthening our position in each of the sectors, whilst exploring new opportunities for growth. We have set our sights on other areas of growth as well, amongst which include education, healthcare, and operations and maintenance. These areas complement our core businesses and have good upside potential. The days ahead are going to be very exciting. With the support of my team members who have a wealth of experience, together with a dedicated and disciplined workforce, I'm confident we can steer the group to reach new highs.
The DRB Hicom Group is a prominent player in Malaysia's road to industrialization. It began as Hicom, or the Heavy Industries Corporation of Malaysia in 1980, as the vanguard of the Malaysian automotive industry. In 2000, it merged with DRB, a diversified company with a range of vehicle franchises, as well as a property developer. In 2006, DRB Hicom became part of the Al-Bukhari Group. It has since emerged as one of the three flagships of the Al-Bukhari Group of companies. DRB Hicom is the only automotive player in Malaysia with a fully integrated supply chain, from component manufacture to assembly to distribution and after-sales support. The seed for the automotive business was sown by the National Car Project, entrusted to the group by the government in 1980. 5 years later, the first Proton rolled out. Today, it has evolved to become a multiple brand distributor. They include both local and international makes.
We are moving away from being a franchise holder and focusing on becoming a joint venture partner. We have already forged partnership with Mitsubishi Motors, Honda, Suzuki, and Isuzu of Japan. This, I believe, shows their confidence in us.
Partnerships are not restricted to vehicle distribution only. They are also sought in assembly and component manufacture. DRB Hicom's integrated assembly complex in Perkan, Pahang is the crown jewel of automotive operations. Sprawling over 250-acre site are 4 plants. They operate flexible, multi-model assembly lines for passenger cars, commercial vehicles, trucks, defense, and a range of customized vehicles. All vehicles undergo pre-distribution inspection at the complex before they are rolled out to distributors across Malaysia. Fully commissioned in 1984, this complex is fast gaining a reputation as a CKD hub for niche models.
We have excellent facilities, manpower expertise, logistic and infrastructure support to be the CKD hub for the ASEAN region. We work closely with the Malaysian government for incentives that encourage localization to reduce the overall product cost. The group's highest recognition came when Mercedes-Benz selected our plant to assemble S-Class model, the first ASEAN assembler entrusted to do so. We also assemble the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, E-Class passenger cars in our plant.
DRB Hicom's integrated assembly complex has the only NATO-approved test track for defence vehicles in Malaysia. Initially concentrating on the maintenance and refurbishment of military vehicles for the Malaysian government, the group has added Brunei, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Timor-Leste to its growing customer base. A feather in the cap was the contract from Turkish principal FNSS to fabricate Adnan armoured combat vehicles. This plant has diversified into commercial and specialist vehicles. It has also assembled buses, garbage compactors. For the motorcycle segment, the group has 4 manufacturing plants, one each for Medenas, Yamaha, Honda and Suzuki. R&D is given special attention and efforts have paid off. Today, DRB Hicom dominates the Malaysian motorcycle market with its aggressive marketing and diverse product mix. Meanwhile, all 3 brands in the stable are making great strides in the export market. Component manufacture is another strong growth area. The group consists of Tier 1 vendors supplying parts to national and international car makers, as well as original equipment manufacturers the world over. This segment of business has an illustrious parade of customers, which include local and international names. Having established preeminence in components, our vendors are moving up the value chain with module manufacturing, with eyes trained on export markets.
We have a diversified services portfolio that is being continuously strengthened to serve as key revenue drivers. We are fortunate to have government concessions that promise steady stream of incomes. We have 4 concessions with remaining periods ranging from 15 to 40 years. In 2009, the government renewed our vehicle inspection concession for another 15 years. The solid waste management concession is now being finalized.
Solid waste management concessionaire Alam Flora has a good track record for environmental management. While improving the quality of life with hygienic garbage disposal, Alam Flora also champions several green measures, such as recycling and renewable energies. It has now engaged in the development of renewable energies using solid waste. Alam Flora plans to expand into non-concession businesses in Malaysia and overseas. Postpacom is the nation's first comprehensive vehicle inspection company. The renewal of this concession by the government will spur it to realize its aspirations to become a globally recognized authority in vehicle inspection-based road safety. Kuala Lumpur Airport Services, or CLAS, has a loyal following of full-service and low-cost carriers. The growth potential of low-cost carriers and the ASEAN Open Skies roadmap is expected to open several doors of opportunity for this concessionaire. The newest concessionaire in the group is Rangkai Positive, an operations and maintenance service provider for independent power plant Tanjung Bin, which belongs to Malakoff Berhad, a member of the Al-Bukhari Group. The recent acquisition of Bank Muamalat represents the group's foray into Islamic banking, which has outpaced conventional banking in its rate of growth. The group also owns a well-established insurance company called Uni Asia, with a strong reputation for motor insurance and property fire cover. Competition is stiff, but the group rides on the back of its automotive and property businesses, harnessing the power of cross-selling. Another retail market is white goods. DRB Hicom enjoys a quiet reputation as the sole distributor of well-established Chinese brands. It is also a well-respected trading house for several international brands of industrial machinery. DRB Hicom has an excellent reputation as a developer of niche properties, each supported by a network of infrastructure, facilities, and amenities.
We have more than 20 years of expertise as a developer. Our properties are located in prime areas and are recognized for their imaginative design and innovation. There is also a lot of trust placed in us because we have never failed to deliver when the economy slows, no matter how tough it gets. There is a lot of respect for us also as a conscientious, stable and financially strong developer.
In the residential sector, the Glenmarie name conjures delightful images of a premium brand, contemporary in design and generous with green spaces. Glenmarie properties are a desirable address. The group has also performed remarkably well with integrated townships, all fine examples of environmental and social sustainability. They include Kota Kemoning, Hicom Town Centre and Proton City, where Proton's maiden plant is surrounded by a cluster of vendors, as well as commercial, residential, educational and green components. A new wave of townships is being developed in areas with strong investment potential. The Pego Park in Malacca targets investors from the central and southern regions of Malaysia, as well as Singapore. The group also owns a collection of premier leisure properties. The Holiday Inn Kuala Lumpur Glenmarie, with its adjoining Glenmarie Golf and Country Club, and the Koto Pamai Golf and Country Club serve the Klang Valley. Further afield are two popular resorts. Lake Kinnear Resort and Spa in Trengganu is an eco-resort on the edge of Malaysia's largest lake and surrounded by ancient rainforest. Rebak Island Resort in Langkawi is a private tropical island getaway managed by the Taj Group of India. Rebak is fast becoming a haven for honeymooners, yachtsmen in transit, and those seeking sanctuary in the luxury of a 5-star property. Outside Malaysia, the group owns and operates The Verge, a mall in the busy shopping district of Singapore. The property business is consumer-driven, and the group has proven its agility to reinvent itself to deliver the inimitable DRB Hicom hallmark of quality and customer focus that is central to the sustainability of the business. The future holds a lot of promise, and as the group of companies marches ahead, building on its past whilst blazing new trails, it will continue to remain steadfast to its original course of nation building, paving the way for modern, industrialized and cohesive Malaysia